Hello and namaste. This is Jewel from Goddess Creative. Okay, I just wanted to do this quick little read for the last few months of the year, the last quarter of the year. September, October, November, December is what I'm looking at. And I just basically wanted to look at the economic environment, what's unfolding for the last few months of the year, and this is in relation to everything. This is in relation to what's unfolding in the economic environment regarding, our rights and all that kind of stuff. And the whole V and the C thing, and to do with cryptocurrency and just the whole economic environment and what we're going to be just going through and experiencing as a whole. And so I've just done a quick 7-card spread. And the first card that I have out, and you'll have to bear with me because I'm going to read from my notes here. So the first card out I get is the Hangman, okay? And this is asking my guides in relation to the unfolding. And I get the Hangman, which is life may seem in a period of suspension, and honestly it really does at the moment, doesn't it? Well, this is the beginning part of the read is life does feel in suspended craziness, I would say, but this offers the opportunity for fresh perspective, which will bring possible solutions through better understanding. It's a card can also indicate self-sacrifice, maybe the need to let go of something in the short term for greater gain in the longer term. So this card is about delayed gratification. So with respect to our crypto, it is indicating that it's still on the way, okay? And because it is a card of patience, it's a card of contemplation and sacrifice. The greatest benefits will be had when you can just let go. Now, I'm really feeling the sacrifice is going to be such a big thing unfolding. I know most of you and many of us have just all been looking for the wealth of crypto, but it's really so much more than that. Yes, that wealth of crypto is going to come in, but not without sacrifice. And that's going to be the hard thing for many, many people in the months that are unfolding. Okay? So I want to say that with this card, unfortunately, that is very much the case. And this card also does indicate now is a time to get in touch with the spiritual aspects of yourself, surrender, new perspective, waiting, sacrifice, and release. And sacrifice may also be required in order to move forward. Also, this card indicates the Hangman. So it's not a bad card, but we're in the most tumultuous time, we've really just ever really experienced. And it's tough. It's going to be incredibly tough on a lot of us. So, yeah. Okay, so following that card, and you can't really see my cards here. Here we are. Can we see my cards? Okay. So following that card, I get the Star. Now, this is a beautiful card, but it also follows in the same theme for what's unfolding for the next few months, the last part of 2021, which is the star is a card of hope, and it brings a sense of optimism and tells us to have faith. Safe in the knowledge that better things are ahead. So it is a beautiful card. It's a nice card. It can bring healing after illness. So this is a really good sign because there's going to be a lot of illness. I feel that there's going to be a lot of illness. A welcome card in any situation tells us to have faith in ourselves and provides faith. Our plans show promise. Success is attainable. Okay? So to have faith in the decisions that we've made and to stay strong in those decisions is what the star indicates. Because the star is a card of hope, peace and renewal, optimism for a fresh start. Have trust and faith in the universe that it will have your back and it will uplift you. You are on a healing path. Be sure to nurture both the physical and spiritual aspects of yourself. It's about optimism, renewal, boundless peace, and to have faith in astrology and watch the stars. Also, is the star card. And I don't know if you've listened to any astrology lately or any of our astrologers, and I think we all listen to some astrologers and what they're all predicting with this unfolding. And it's going to be a really tumultuous time. There's some really tumultuous patterns that the planets have aligned, the retrogrades and everything. So this star card, it's all written out. So so on a lighter note, and a really blessing card that I always absolutely love to see in my readings, and I've got it here today. So blessed, so blessed, so blessed. And I do think this is in relation to our crypto, is the Nine of Pentacles, and is to keep the faith, right? Because you have made the right decision, just as the Hangman and the Star card indicates, but you've made the right decision. So the Nine of Pentacles is about some completion, compassion, patience and understanding. It is, yes, a card of abundance, affluence, beauty, contentment and peace. It is meaning mastery of goals, financial success and material security. So this, and it also indicates that this financial security is attained through one's own efforts. So it is financial independence. So this is coming to fruition in these next few months. Don't doubt your decisions and don't lose hope now. Don't think we're in a friggin' bear market when we're not. Don't get fooled, right? Because we're yet to have this really, really great run, and believe it's going to be fast. Okay, and I've got some other cards indicating that in the Knight of this night as well, and also the Wands is indicating that as well. Faster energy, but definitely indicates financial independence. Finances should improve, sufficient to allow some comforts in life. It's a comfortable lifestyle, okay? This is what this indicates. So don't lose faith, okay? Don't lose the faith, all right? So the next card I have, is the Knight of Cups, right? Cups is incredibly emotional. This is going to be a friggin' emotional time, Okay, really emotional time. So this is why I'm saying to you, watch your emotions. Watch your resonance, because your emotions are tied to your resonance and your vibration, your energetic vibration. So it is about, this card doesn't indicate your emotional level. It represents offers being brought to you with a high level of excitement. So we can see this with this market's going to go high, right? And it's going to be a really exciting time, and it's going to be, actually, it's just all more part of the test to control yourself and your emotions and not get carried away. Don't get into fear. Know when is going to be the right time for you to get out of the market without getting too greedy and trying to get the high. And this will be what I'm talking about more towards the end of the year. This will be a more October time that you'll really need to check in with yourself, because the market will be quite exciting, an excitable time, right? So that's what this very much does indicate. Emotional intensity will be really high on the agenda, right? And this night really being a Cups card is really highly emotional, but also see all the colors in this card really do indicate those fire colors, which relate to the Wands cards, right? So Wands, that wand energy, which is here as well, but it's more the fire. Like, look at all the red and orange in here, which really indicates passion and intensity and fiery, energetic. And this horse is really revved up, raring to go. So this does indicate high intensity, okay, in all levels, in all areas, all economic areas, okay. And so it's really relying on you to hold on to yourself and take control of emotions now and not go into fear. Okay, so that's what this is very much all about. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands card here, right? Which is the 9 of Wands, and Wands is also that fiery energy, but it's also a strength energy. So its meaning is taking a rest after a long, hard effort, because you're really going to have to pace yourself through what's about to unfold. Like, I'm not just talking about crypto here. I'm talking about the environment and people getting sick and the repercussions of what's unfolding, and it'll only start to happen at the end of the year. I mean, some of it you've got to go searching for the information now, because it's not on mainstream media, that's for sure. Like, how many are getting sick? It's really only on open source platforms that you'll find information, the truth. You won't find it on your mainstream news, but there's the intensity of that. And so you're really going to have to pace yourself. You really, really are. Okay, so this is about a long, hard effort. This is going to take a long, hard effort. This is not the time to give up or stop, and really we just can't. Now is the time to gather your reserves for the final push, and perseverance is the key. This is in relation to your crypto, but it's also in relation to yourself and gaining strength and not giving up on everything. Just staying the course, knowing that we can get through all of this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and courage is going to be the key. Determination and triumph moment awaits you. So it is about wisdom, strength gained through experience and we'll come through this. Okay, so I do want to say that. So the next card I have is the Ace of Swords, and this does signifies victory and triumph. So this is targeting towards the end of the year we're looking at. Like, it's going to not seem like victory and triumph like even next year, but there'll be a certain amount of victory and triumph in certain areas. And if you haven't been too greedy, it'll be with the people in cryptocurrency. Okay. But it's just such a measure of yourself and your measure of your own inner strength and inner guidance at the moment. That's what it really is. So this does signify victory and triumph over difficulties. In order to do this, you need to use your inner strength and greater clarity of thought so success will be deserved. The Ace of Swords represents great inner strength and inner power to overcome all these setbacks. That's what it means. So it's there. This is the indication for it. Yeah, so the problems to be solved that bring personal growth, mental focus to make new plans, develop strategies, and commit to an effective action is going to be needed in the timeline of the end of the year. Okay. This card is all about realization, truth, clarity, and communication. So as I said, at the end of the year, it's going to be about you making new plans, developing new strategies, and commit to that effective action that now, and this is at the end of the year, you'll have some financial wealth to run in a different direction and make new plans. So that's what that means. So the card for the end of the year, unfortunately, is this card, is the Tower. As we know, the Tower means anything built on illusion or false beliefs is now coming to an end, right? This is very, very much what this indicates. And I did a meditation today, and part of my meditation was, it was me not necessarily talking to spirit. I was talking to spirit, but I was shown these visions, and I'm going to put this in I'm going to culminate everything that I've learnt to date in some sort of report. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to release it for everybody. If you want to get it and buy it, you can. But it's going to be a report, and it's going to have crypto in it. It's going to have precious metals in it. It's going to have fiat in it, about cash, what's happening. It's going to be about information about the C and about the V and about what to do and about just everything. So I'm going to put that in some sort of report. I haven't done it yet, but I'm working on it. And I just wanted to say that, yeah, so in today's visions I had was buildings crumbling, and the vision I got was buildings crumbling and paper notes flying around. And I'm going to clarify more of this in this vision, like over the next few days. But I got a little bit from my guides today, and it's in Europe. It's not in Australia, and it's not in the USA that these buildings crumble. Okay, so yeah, it's just so much is coming in at the moment. All right, so let me go on about this. So this just really does clarify with my, this is this afternoon, I'm doing this tarot. I just thought I'd have a quick look, and this morning I got that vision when I was sitting in meditation about the building crumbling, with paper notes, not fiat notes, paper notes flying around in the air everywhere. So this tower means anything built on illusion or false beliefs is now coming to an end. This is so much to do with my vision, what I see. In the positive, it means that the truth, you see, the truth is coming out, and it does indicate sudden or unexpected ending. So I really get this for the end of the year. That's what's happening. It's just going to bring in just, it's going to bring in a catastrophe, like just complete chaos at the end of the year. Just a heads up, that's what I'm getting. Because the tower does represent something ending, and that was falsely believed as to be true, and this is so true. This is so true. Structures and systems being that have been built on lies that are all being shook up. So that's what the tower means. You're just being and even now you are, but especially towards the end of the year, if you're not conscious or only starting to become conscious, you are being forced to think in brand new ways. Drastic changes will be thrust upon everybody, and are required in your life. Get rid of the old. It's time to, it's just a complete shake-up. That's what it is. This is sudden, it's shock, it's destruction, it's chaos, it's questioning beliefs. So this is, the tower is the breaking down of the old, and it is about renewal. It's not, we have to have this for the new to come in, okay? All right, I think, this is not disastrous. It's not to say you just take advantage of this card, because your crypto wealth is coming, all right? And why it's coming is because the universe has your back, because this is coming as well, okay? Can't stress enough. Okay, all right. I wish you all well, and this does empower us. This is a reminder, your crypto is coming, to watch your energy with the Knight of Cups, and because the Tower moments, they're right on the doorstep, so take some rest while you can. Feels like we're in limbo right now, but we're not. It's actually dark and hidden, and it's just right, we're right on the threshold of it. Okay, I'm gonna and the new beginnings, I'm gonna leave it there. Wishing you so much health, wealth and blessings to everybody. I'll let you know when I have this new report coming out that I'm working on now, that's just going to cover everything, and I'll try and release it as soon as I can, but it's just going to have everything in it, just everything, okay? Because I think it's really important, and I think more than just my members need this information. Everybody needs to be supported now. So I wish you well, and I wish you blessings. Namaste.